Jhonattan is here with today's FanDuel Hurry Up, breaking down my top options for PGA DFS at the Corales Puntacana Championship. At the top end, I'm going with Jhonattan Vegas, checking in at $11,900. Vegas is the betting favorite for this week, and it's for a good reason. I just think he's a class of this field because of what he can do off the tee. Vegas ranks second in the field in strokes gained off the tee over the past 50 rounds, according to Fantasy National, and that's in addition to good approach play as well. Vegas is a bomber that is good for such a long course. He's a guy who makes some birdies, despite the fact he's not a great putter. The putting could be the one downside with Vegas, but overall, I think he is a well-rounded golfer who grades out well relative to the field. So to me, despite the fact he is the highest salaried guy, to me, Vegas, very much worth that for this week. In the mid-range, I'm going to go with SMALLEY, checking in at $10,300. SMALLEY, relatively new to the PGA Tour. It hasn't had a true breakout just yet, but I think that could happen at some point here in the very near future, potentially in a lesser field like this one. SMALLEY is a guy who can gain strokes off the tee, be of both distance and accuracy, which is a fun thing for this week. SMALLEY ranks 13th in strokes gained off the tee over the past 50 rounds, according to Fantasy National. That helps him sit 29th in birdies or better gained in that time. So again, SMALLEY, no top-end performances just yet, but this is a watered-down field. SMALLEY is not a prohibitive salary. I think that breakout could come this week for just $10,300. If you're trying to save some salary for this week, I am going to do so with Tyler Duncan. Now, Duncan is not what you would call a course fit for this week because he is not long off the tee, but he still does gain strokes off the tee because his placement is so good. Duncan ranks 11th there over the past 50 rounds, according to Fantasy National. So not long, but does gain strokes in that department. He does it more so with accuracy and distance, but either way, being good off the tee, it does translate even at a longer course as well. Duncan ranks 23rd in the field in birdies or better gained. When you look at his game overall, just compare him from a true golf perspective relative to the field, Duncan ranks 5th in Data Golf's true strokes gained over the past 6 months, but it's just $9,100. So no, Duncan is not a course fit for the Corales Puntacana, but I think everything else of his game adds up well enough to still make him a good play. So Duncan may not be the guy you think of at a place like Corales, but I still think he grades that well for such a low salary. That's all we got here for today on the FanDuel Hurry Up. I am Jhonattan saying so long. Good luck to you with your PGA DFS lineups for the Corales Puntacana. We'll talk to you once again next week.